So here's some water running in the background. Don't mind me getting these dishes out of my sink.
Yes, I don't know who you are anymore. You were never like this when you lived with me.
But I can't let them sit. If they can go in the dishwasher, they must go in the dishwasher right away. I do let the things that need to be hand washed sit out for a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, but you were never like this when I lived with you. You could barely rinse a dish.
Not disgust. Well, I need to do it right away because the cold food disgusts me, and then if there's food stuck in the trap, I have Lucas dump it most of the time because it grosses me out.
Oh, that's what it is. You just didn't ever have to touch it. Now that you're touching it, you want it done
Yes,
because you had someone else to do it for you.
disgusting. Do you know if the inside, the rice cooker, the metal bowl that's inside of it, can that go in the dishwasher?
I washed the bowl that the rice is in. It
Yeah,
comes out. And then the top metal thing at the top
yeah,
comes.
I know that it comes out and you wash it, but do you put the metal bowl that the rice cooks in the dishwasher?
You're talking about no, the dishwasher. No, I hand wash.
Okay, I've had a washer.
Welcome to the Raining Cats and Dogs podcast. I'm your host, Shannon.
I'm Arianna.
And we're here tonight.
We are here.
It's late. It's a
It
late
is.
Tuesday night for us. So this is ready for you on Tuesday. We didn't want to be late.
Yeah. So it's more gonna be a shorter one, I think.
It's going to be a shorter one. Unless Ariana picks another story that's like an hour long.
Yeah. I did take a very long one though.
Last week. I mean, it was a good story. It was just a lot and it was long. No, that was good. If you're new here, we just chit chat and then discuss Reddit stories, nothing crazy. So I do have a news story that I need to share like ASAP
Okay.
right away. Because I was like, seriously? Hold on. I texted it to myself. So, so the 2026 Olympics is currently facing an unforeseen condom shortage after the initial supply of 10,000 condoms was entirely depleted within 3 days of distribution in the athletes' village.
Wow. Because there's a lot of sex going on in
I did
the
a lot of sex, but my goodness.
Olympic Village.
Heated rivalries like got nothing on Olympic Village. The Italian organization committee confirmed the temporary shortage, attributing it to a higher than anticipated demand among approximately 2,900 athletes. So wait, there's 10,000 condoms are missing for 2,900 athletes. And some people probably aren't using them, so some are using way more than
Wait. Yeah, that is kind of crazy.
right? Do the math here. So then the initial provision for these winter games stands in stark contrast to previous Summer Olympics, such as Paris 2024, which supplied around 300,000 condoms for over 10,000 participants.
Now that's insane.
And
These guys need to slow down. Buy your own. Get your own.
you're an Olympic athlete, buy your own condoms.
Yeah.
Or Rio 2016, which distributed 450,000 condoms.
That's just crazy.
10K condoms in 3 days is, come on. That's a lot. It's a lot of pent up tension. But I thought, I don't know, isn't it with sports? If you don't have sex, like you're supposed to perform better, I thought.
I don't know. I don't know how that works.
For after, I don't know. I don't even know if it's a thing. I think it's only a thing if you have it in your head that it's a thing.
Yeah, probably.
Like it's just all mental. I don't think it should affect you either way. But again, I'm not a physiologist, so I don't know.
Might tire people out.
That's what I would think. But my goodness, that's a lot of condoms per person.
That's too much.
So they need to calm down.
They do. They're overdoing it.
Before you get there, throw some in your suitcase. I mean, maybe if you're coming from a country, I don't know, don't all countries have condoms? I don't know if you're a country that is poorer where you can't have condoms, I guess.
Bring your sheepskins.
Bring whatever it is that you use for birth control.
Crazy.
Oh, just think though, if there weren't condoms, imagine all the Olympic athletes being born possibly.
So, do Olympic athletes really just mostly come from other Olympic athletes? I feel like that's a trend.
Well,
Whereas, like the figure skater, his parents are both professionals or Olympic medalists in the same sport or another sport.
Well, I think there's an advantage, right? Like, first of all, the athletic makeup's there. And then, then you need someone to look for the talent. So there might be people that
The
have
money and the
talent,
resources.
and then right, it costs a lot of money to become an Olympic athlete, at least in the United States. Like, you pay a lot of money, like the gymnasts and the ice skaters and I think probably everything.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
no, I don't know. We should have been bobsledders. I think that's something we could have done.
To do the double luge.
Lucas wants to do the double luge, and they have an option to do it with women. Men can partner with women, but mostly the men just partner with men. And
Oh,
Lucas says he would rather partner with a man than with me.
why? I wonder what's Lucas's reasoning. I don't know, like the men's reasoning, but what's Lucas's reasoning?
What is your reasoning?
More weight, go faster.
More weight, go faster.
Oh, yeah.
What if I bulk up to Caleb's weight?
Ari could bulk up. Arianna could actually wear a weighted vest.
Do I be I think he's like 250.
Oh my gosh, I'm too short to be 250.
Yeah, I don't think he'd bulk up quite that much with it.
Yeah, that's like Anthony's weight, right?
Yeah, with just muscle, I don't think you'd be able
My
to.
thighs would be huge.
Hey, wasn't it like thick thighs make the world go round or something like that?
It's no, thick thighs save lives.
Thick thighs save lives. There we go. Hey, thick thighs saved me. Okay.
What?
So I didn't talk about this yet on the pod. I remember telling Ari. So I'm very sore. So last Tuesday,
You're still sore?
yes, I'm bruised. Like, at first it was internal and now it's starting to show externally. So I was in the shower and I wanted to clean the floor. So I didn't want to get my mat wet. I know, which sounds so stupid because that's what the mat's there for, to get it wet. So I had so I used 2 towels. So I had my hair towel in my hair after my shower. My body's dripping wet. So I went to grab for my other towel, but for some reason it was pushed to like the other side, almost falling off the towel rack I have in the bathroom. And I couldn't reach it without stepping out. I'm like, oh, I'll just lean. So as I'm leaning, my other hand's touching the rail closest to the shower. And I'm leaning way over, like, oh my God. And then it happened in slow motion. The bar in the middle, like, starts to fall. And it was like I could see it all happen so slowly. Like, the ball's falling. I was like, oh my God, I better let go of this bar. I don't want to, like, impale myself. So I let the bar go. Like, I had all this thoughts. And the time that I'm falling, like, I'm like, oh God, I got to put my hands out. Hopefully I can catch myself. So I put them, like, flat because I didn't want to put my wrist up. Because I've heard, like, you can, like, jar your wrist or whatever. So, like, when
You could have break your wrist.
a lot of thought went into my fall. But I was like, oh God, I hope I don't break a hip in my legs. So within my shower, I have a stand-up shower stall, but it's not flat. Like, there's a big lip. So my thigh went boom, hit the lip, and the rest of me stopped, embraced I stopped getting my face impaled by the floor. So, like, I held myself with the arms, and, like, it hurt so bad. Like, I literally fell, all because I didn't want to get the floor wet. Guess what?
Yeah, that's
The floor
crazy.
was extremely wet because then my whole body's all over the floor, the mat, and
That's
everything.
so funny. Of
And then
course that happened to you.
I get up slowly, like, okay, I think I'm okay. I was like, oh my God.
I almost just died. How long did it take you before we realized? I guess I could uncalled you the night. Then if I didn't hear from you till the next day, maybe I would have stopped by. But your body would have been there for at least 24 hours.
Yeah, I know. That's how people can die. Like, out of cold, shivering, naked on the floor in the shower. At least the shower's off. Running water's not happening. But yeah, I mean, I would hope I could at least somewhat move her. What if, like, I'm just laying there, like, okay, I can't reach my phone. Like, if I couldn't get up, that would have been awful.
You'd have had to crawl to your phone.
And then the ambulance has to come. Like,
how embarrassing.
Because it's not unlocked. And then I'm naked because I couldn't grab the body towel. So, like,
Who would you call first, the ambulance or one of your children to come help you?
Well, if I actually had the phone, I'm like, Ari, I gotta call 911, but you need to come over here and cover me up.
I guess you could grab a towel.
You need to get here. Well, if I couldn't, I guess I could crawl to the phone. I could at least have grabbed the towel. Yeah, I don't know. That's awful. I'm just glad I made it out alive of the shower. So stupid, but yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. So yeah, the bath mat's there to get wet. So guess what? I'm gonna stand on it and it's gonna get wet. It's okay. And anyway, Ari, do you use two towels too? Like I use a hair towel and then a body towel. Like some people only use one towel for their body and hair, like women with
Yeah.
hair. And I
I
don't
use
understand.
one for my body, I dry off my body, and then I throw my hair up, and then I do all like the lotion and everything and get dressed.
Wait, you use one towel?
Yeah.
I don't understand you. Like I need to use two. So, like, my hair, if it's not in the towel, it's going to be dripping on my body as I'm
That's
with
why I dry my body off fast.
you have to be really fast. But I feel like you're still damp as you put up your hair.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I feel like you're damp. Though they do say
This
if you
is
use
not
body,
very dry.
they do say if you use body oil that it like absorbs better if you are damp.
Interesting.
Are you having a separate conversation?
Lucas is trying to find a measuring cup because he's trying to get a thin set. We ripped out our entryway floor and we're putting it on tile. And so to do the thin set, he needs 24 cups of water. And he was looking for, like a measuring cup, like a bigger one, like
Mm-hmm.
but we don't have any. The biggest thing we have is 1 cup.
Oh, you don't even have like a big Pyrex, do you?
No, we do not. Haven't needed one until now.
That's true. And you might not need one for a long time until after now. But yeah, poor Lucas. Come away. Let him do his man's work while we podcast.
Yes, I sent him away, though I need to supervise.
I think you don't need to supervise.
I might. What if he accidentally puts the dog in there and then the dog's stuck in the mortar?
That would be awful, and I don't think he would do that.
Speaking of dogs, Pippin tried to crawl inside of Zuko's mouth today.
What? What?
They were playing on the ground, and Pippin will put his whole head and his paw inside of Zuko's mouth. And if I was his size, I would not be putting my head inside of a giant dog's mouth.
He's clearly not thinking that out fully. Oh my gosh, that's brave on Pippin's part.
Yeah.
What is he thinking? He's not. He's a puppy.
He a baby.
He's just a baby.
Just a baby. Funny story about his training classes.
Yes, I told yesterday.
Oh, we were supposed to start them yesterday, but turns out, so many things. One, she thinks he should be in the younger class, the one that takes it slow and socializes the puppies.
Mhm.
I skipped that with Zuko. I just prefer to get them into the training part.
Yeah, me too.
But so she signed us up for another one. She teaches, so we have to go to a different location to get to this class. She transferred us in. But then also, because if she was having the class, we were like, well, I want to try that. Because she was like, oh, I'd recommend the puppier one. And then we're like, well, can we just try, the class that's today? She's like, I canceled it because no one could come.
Oh.
Yep. But we didn't get any notification or anything. So now he starts in 2 weeks.
Okay.
On a Saturday, which now it's at like a 3:30 on Saturdays, which is kind of annoying in the middle of the day, but it was the only option. So that's what we're doing.
But I feel like he's already social. He has a brother.
I know. He has a social. He visits you and those dogs. He's gone to Lucas's parents and those dogs.
Well, I guess he's going to see the general pop now. The rest of the population.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And did you see my photos today? So I took off today because if it's President's Day in the United States, so like some schools are off, but like I had to work, but I get a floating holiday for today, so I took my floating.
I was jealous of you staying home.
So I used it, and I got some stuff done. I did some work in the basement. Took some stuff to donation that Arianna so graciously left for me, like 5 bags of items of clothing and things, and some stuffed animals. So I took those to be donated, and then I started working on the basement, getting that organized because it's just one big mess down there. So yeah, I got a lot done. But anyway, the big news is that I've been complaining. So I have these baby kitties, and they have not. I mean, they've only been like completely loose in Gen Pop for like maybe a week and a half now. But yeah, they finally like sat on the couch and snuggled with.
So cute. They've gotten so big.
I know, they're so cute. I love them. They're very cute. Serena,
The cutest.
Salem's up here now. Salem really wants to be best friends with, it's funny, Nico, my ragdoll. But he really likes the girl, Serena. But he really wants, and Serena really likes Mojo, who is my older elderly cat who is missing like most of his teeth. Like we had to have them removed. So like he looks like Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon because his like lip curls under. And he's cranky. He's what, 12, 13? So like whenever she comes near him, he hisses at her, but she actually went and laid with him at one point.
Oh,
It was sweet. And then he just kept staring at her, then hissed and got away. I'm like, oh,
oh.
nice, Mojo.
I know. Mojo's just an old man, though.
Yeah. Well, I guess like you wouldn't put like an 80-year-old person to hang out with like a 2-year-old.
Yes.
Like you two are gonna be best friends right now.
Yeah, be best friends. Gossip and sit and snuggle together.
It'd be weird. So, yeah, I guess. Though some 80-year-olds might like to hang out with 2-year-olds. I mean, we'll tell them stories and read them books. But anyway, Mojo is not the caring grandfather kitty. He is like, get away from me.
Yeah, I didn't see him being that.
Well, he doesn't like many cats. Sometimes I don't think he likes himself. Like sometimes he doesn't like me, and he definitely doesn't like it if you come over and you sneeze or like clear your throat. Oh my gosh, he gives you a meow and stares at you. He does not like random noises.
Yeah, he hates it.
Or if you chew loudly or cough, he does not like it. So can't be like, I was like a gross human, and I mean that like jokingly, but yeah, can't make
I don't mean to joke anymore.
human noises. He actually takes after Arianna, who he hung out with all the time when he was younger.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I think she made him this way.
Hate hearing people making noises.
Chew, breathe.
Yeah, don't breathe too loudly.
Yeah. Well, I told you I had sent you that meme, and one of my coworkers, whenever someone coughs, they look at me to see my face because I always make a disgusted face when I look over. I am such a germaphobe. I just don't want to get sick. It's nothing personal to the person coughing, and I do wish them well. I just don't want to be around them or in the same vicinity at all.
Understandable. I get it.
I don't even like when I cough because then I'm gross. I'm like, I shouldn't be here. I should be home. But, just because you have like a throat tickle, you can't stay home from work. So
You should be able to. Okay.
you should be able to. Just let me work from home. I have a tickle. But that'd be like I have allergies, so I'd be home 90% of the time.
That's true.
So I don't think, unless it's a fully remote job, I don't think anyone would like that.
Wow. Unfortunate.
No. So, I made new gnome cups. So a friend of mine had reached out. And we were friends like in high school, and then, we'd lost touch. So she had messaged me through Facebook Marketplace or Facebook Messenger and said, hey, can you make something like this? And she sent me like a Buffalo Bills or Bills, like looking gnomes, like that just represented football with the gnome color, like the football colors on the gnomes. So I'm like, okay, cool. Let me see what I can do. So I purchased on Etsy like some gnomes, but one of the gnomes was actually like kind of funky. Like it had weird lettering, and then it actually looked like the numbers in the front of the shirt were backwards, actually.
Probably AI.
Yeah. So then I pay for a subscription for this playground AI. So then I use that, and then I kept like, you have to like describe exactly what you want. The problem is every time you tell it what to do, even if you say change nothing else, just this, it always changes something.
Yeah, so annoying.
It's so annoying. So then, because I do not have an art background where I couldn't just do this on my own, or I would. So anyway, I made it really cute. So now I've got 3 cute gnomes. I'm like, okay, cool. Now I can use these. So yeah, the person selling it must have just used AI.
Probably. Yeah. Oh, do you want to hear a funny story?
Sure.
So, Lucas, we were watching movies the other day, and there's some part in there where I think she said, like, you're the man for me. And Lucas very seriously tells me, you're the man for me.
Oh.
And I think we just gotta sit there, and then I'm like, you're the man for me? And then he just starts laughing. He's like, I didn't realize what I said.
Aw. He meant whoa. He wanted to put the whoa.
Yeah, he wanted to put the woman.
I'm the man for you.
Yeah, or I'm the man for you. Something just got a little
Well,
mixed up.
Ari, you're a good little fella.
Yeah.
Where I came home to when I was doing laundry.
Yeah, and then I came home today he was doing laundry, and I look, and on top of his sweatpants is a pair of my underwear. I'm like, "Are you trying to take these?"
Oh, okay. So Lucas wears your underwear now.
I took it back.
Oh, okay. They might be comfy, Ari. He might like.
Not this pair. I don't know how comfy that would be.
He might like wearing a thong, Ari. It's okay. Oh, that's so cute.
Oh, he said he's gonna use it for the luge.
Oh, he's. I'm gonna get inappropriate. I'm gonna stop. I almost said something. Like, okay, it's too far. On that note, are you ready for some Reddit stories?
Think so.
We have the
Oh, one more funny Lucas story is we went to Home Depot and we had Pippin with us, and Pippin was in his carrier, and he had some treats in Home Depot, and we bought some stuff for this little project of ours, and me and him are loading things in the trunk. Then he goes and grabs Pippin. I think he's taking him to the back seat.
Yeah.
He starts putting him in the trunk. So I'm like, no, and I just ripped the bag. I just ripped Pippin out of his hands and put him in the back seat.
Oh, you can't put your baby in the trunk, Lucas.
He was just in the mode of putting everything in the trunk, and Pippin was one of those things.
Aw. Oh, geez, yeah. Okay. Note to self. Lucas can't take your child anywhere shopping or anything.
Yeah, he said that after. He's like, that could have been a child.
It could have been a child. Could have baby puppy in the trunk. No. Good thing you were there, Ari.
I know. And then there's always things rolling around in his trunk. Like, he would have been crushed, but whatever. It's always rolling around back there.
Well, yeah, poor baby.
I know.
You saved Pippin's life.
I did.
Like, do you think like Lucas would have sat down in the car and then been like, "Wait, where's Pippin's?"
Yeah, I don't know how long it would have taken for him to realize. If he does it again, I might wait and see if he goes to start and drive off.
You don't let him drive, but
No. But if he starts the car and he takes it out of park, they're like, aren't you forgetting the dog?
At least you didn't leave him in the cart. That's a good.
That is true.
At least you have him, but he needs to be in your car.
Yes.
Yes. That's funny.
All right, you ready to get into Reddit?
I miss seeing you.
My camera's dirty.
Oh, all right.
I'll turn it on.
Thank you.
Oh, it's frozen. Okay. Oh, that's too close to my face. Okay. We're going into a story from 2 Hot Takes posted by Investment. Okay, 8727. Boyfriend and I selling home because I found out about his wife.
What? Why? They own a home? Okay.
I, 34 female, bought a home 3 years ago with my boyfriend, 38 male. We lived there with my son, our combined 4 dogs, and a cat until 6 months ago. Everything changed. He works out of town during the summer, and I noticed some of the stories he was telling me about his trips weren't adding up. I started getting a gut feeling, but confronted him where he just called me insecure and jealous. I tried shaking it off, and then I saw his ex, who he told me he's no contact with, commenting on his profile picture. I went to bed that night and was feeling pretty low and unsure on how to shake this feeling. That night, in my dream, a specific box in a storage room full of 35 boxes and totes came to me. I woke up the next morning and looked through the box. Is she psychic? Weird.
It is weird.
It was full of honeymoon pictures, wedding night pictures, etc. I didn't mention this earlier, but this man told me our entire relationship that he had never been married. This time, I didn't even trust him to tell the truth. I went straight to a background check to get it myself. I found out this man wasn't just married in the past, he is currently still married.
Oh my God.
I own a house with him. In my state, she has legal rights to half of my home. I was appalled. I confronted him about the photos, and he was only focused on me invading his privacy. He said the marriage was fake, and only to appease his religious family. I said no words, and showed him the background check, and he just made fun of me for being in middle school and being jealous.
What? He's
This
the
happened.
worst gaslighter ever.
I know. This happened 5 months ago, and I've spent my life savings on legal fees to finally get him to agree to a buyout and leave me and my son alone to heal and live in peace. I get to keep the house and some of my pride knowing that he cannot lie to me ever again. This was a long winded but small example of his lies in the past. He got caught Snapchatting a stripper and told me it was his cousin. He showed me he showed my boudoir photos to his coworkers and made fun of me for being fat.
Awful.
I'm not, but he's medically overweight. He told me he can talk to anyone he wants because I text my ex as my son's father and only text about my son's basic needs or pick up and drop off. He has a ring in his safe that he only pulled out when we were fighting to show me what I could have if I stopped being so unhappy and insecure.
Oh my God. It's
I write
awful.
yeah, I write this to you from a hotel bed while I wait for my loan to close in 20 days. Then he can be legally removed from that home I had hoped to spend with him forever. Has anyone been through this? Were you able to love again?
Aw, honey, you will love again. Thank goodness you found out. Good riddance. Way to like you were like I don't know if it was like your ancestors talking to you, a spirit person looking out for you. I was a spirit animal, but someone looking out to you for you. But like, yeah, I'm glad she investigated. And how do you go
Oh,
about like I've done them for work, like different jobs that I had. I used to run the background checks. But like, how do you go about running a background check privately?
I don't know. Maybe you have to pay for like a service to do it.
You must. But like,
I'm sure. Like, I mean, anything online, I feel like is possible nowadays.
yeah, I guess I just wouldn't know how to do the background check. But anyway, thank God she did. And good
Mm-hmm.
riddance. And how
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
so like when he's gone for the summer, he's just spending time with his wife, like for the summer?
Yep, must be work trips. How is she like? His wife is okay with him, like
He does seem
out.
kinda awful. So maybe she's just like, good
And she's like glad he's gone to get a break from him.
like, oh wait, it's summer,
Yeah,
he's coming
like he
back
only sees his
again.
wife during the summer. Like he's only there for 6 months out of the year. That seems really weird.
It does seem really weird. Like, I don't know, got some story to tell his wife. I don't know. Yeah, he seemed awful, but a terrible gaslighter. Like, "Oh, you're like in middle school doing background checks." Like, "What?" I'd be like,
Oh,
that's the worst comeback
weird.
ever."
Weirdo. Top comment. Trust your gut. You're doing the right thing. Also, by showing intimate photos to his friends and coworkers and body shaming you, get the proof, screenshots, text, what you have. You could have him arrested for revenge porn. Luckily, you're able to remove yourself from the relationship. Stay strong and good luck.
Yeah, absolutely. I think once I mean, she went to the point of buying him out of the house. Like, I think once she has him gone, I do think it's weird
Hmm.
that she's staying in a hotel unless maybe she just doesn't wanna deal with him
Yeah.
or safety concerns, like, will he retaliate, do anything? So that might be the reason, but he should be the one that's staying at the hotel.
Yeah.
Like, why
Yeah.
I
Crazy.
it is crazy, and I feel like she shouldn't even have to buy him out. You're a lying piece of garbage. It's just get your name off the loan and leave me alone.
Another comment. If you bought a house with him and he was on any of the paperwork for a mortgage, you need to get the bank involved because he'd have committed felony fraud. You're required by law to disclose relationship status, meaning if you're married or not, as well as any income your spouse makes if you're married and applying for a mortgage, which means that if you were both on the mortgage, he committed felony fraud. You
Yeah,
might be able to go after him for every penny you spent on legal fees and his half of the house.
but maybe that's just in the United States. It might not be they might
Yeah, we don't know where OP is, but OP did
yeah.
respond
Oh, okay.
to this comment. You are completely wrong here, actually. Between August, when I found the photos, and January, that is where I applied most of my legal focus. Before I could get too far, he met up with her, got her to sign a non contested divorce. He's been legally divorced since mid January, less than a month at the time of writing this. I
Oh.
might secure the house and then push for fees and such. Right now, I lose every dime just to get him out. I've been distracted at work, always shaking and sweating, and living out of my vehicle in hotels. I just want my home.
Oh, I feel bad for her and her son. Like they were living with this man that's just a complete liar. He's awful. I hate.
That sounds like she's scared of him. So this another comment because he's on the title, I cannot legally remove him, and he's a big scary dude who has nothing to lose. He's 6'2", 270 pounds, and I'm 5'5", 140 pounds. I do watch a lot of true crime, but once a person has nothing to lose or feels like they lost control, they're the most dangerous. I do worry about my house. I'm more scared of being alive.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if she's nervous about him for any
He's
reason,
definitely not a good guy.
no. I mean, he's not a good person. He's a
No.
liar, and she's right. He's got nothing to lose now.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it sounds like things weren't going well with the wife, which makes sense if, you're only seeing them during the summer.
right. I'm thinking like long distance relationships are hard enough, but only seeing a spouse like
Yeah.
couple like 3 months out of the year, that's not enough.
Oh, another comment from OP. I go there nearly daily to check on my dog, pack a bag, shower, check mail, etc. I still pay my mortgage and utilities. It feels unsafe for me to be there at this time, even though he's never hit me or my son. His pattern is to make me feel at ease, do something to make me laugh, accidentally touch my hand when I walk by, then lay it on thick and ask me to the room or hot tub and try to kiss me. If I deny him, I better already have my phone and keys in hand or he will get this inhuman look in his eyes. It's then more elevated after you realize I'm not really letting him back in my life. He's scarier now. I was staying at a friend's house and had to switch hotels because he kept driving by her house.
Oh, I don't
He's
like that.
crazy. That's dangerous. I'd be scared about living there still because, like, what if he breaks in?
I'd rather be at my friend's house than at a hotel by myself.
Yeah, this sounds scary. She better change the locks right away.
Change all the locks, get some alarm systems put in. He sounds crazy and it seems very dangerous and scary now. I'm afraid for her.
Yeah,
And is he doing
crazy.
anything where like you could technically get him on like calling the cops or anything, but always listen to your gut. Your gut is telling you there's a reason like to be like this nervous and on alert.
Mhm.
Bad for her.
More from OP. I did file a protective order with the judge, but it wasn't approved and they didn't order him out of the home. I don't know how I forgot to mention that in my post. Then another one. Similar things have happened, breaking my personal property, broke the shelf of my dad's ashes were on,
Oh,
screaming at me in my office door where he's blocking the exit.
yeah,
Like,
no.
just awful.
He's awful and crazy. I mean, it's a blessing that she found out, but just needs to be out of her life now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like the order of protection. Like you have to do more menacing things. And with these orders of protections, they don't actually protect anybody because they can't be arrested unless they harm you. And generally, when they harm you, it's too late.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Crazy.
It's just good to have it on record, even if it was denied. It's just good that she had that on record.
She has another post, r/advice. Say, titled "Living with My Ex." I, 34 female, am hoping to get some insight on how I can cohabitate somewhat peacefully with my ex-boyfriend. So this was been before she moved out and
Okay.
been living in hotels. For backstory, this is funny. I'm still married. We're broken up, and he keeps trying to get me back. At the same time, he's blaming me for not being easy enough to talk to, and that's why he lied to me. There's been a long history of lies before this one. When I reject his attempts, he gets angry and verbally attacks me. Last time, he threw something into the mirror above my bed. I'm sleeping in my office, and it shattered all over me, my dog, and my bed.
Oh my
We
god.
agreed to sell. I know. We agreed to sell the house and move on with our lives, but his rage and hot and cold attitude towards me is making it hard to be here. I'm jumpy. I never have my back towards him. If I get a text, he makes comments about me being on dating apps, which is untrue. My job is suffering, and I hardly sleep. Any advice on persevering through this until the house is sold? De-escalation tactics? Reddit wasn't my first choice for help, but I don't have enough to get a protective order through the court. My gosh. It
This
sounds scary.
so scary. Salem, hi baby. This sounds so awful.
Yeah.
This poor girl. You should like mark it so we can check for an update. I want to hear like he's gone, he's left her alone, she's safe in the house with her son and dog.
Yeah. Awful.
So awful. All right, I guess let's move on. I feel bad for her.
Oh, there's more.
Wait, there's more?
Well, it's like, so I'm going backwards on her cat. So this is her first ever post on Reddit. Well, second ever post. The first one sounds very similar. an r/advice pattern of lying. He told me he didn't have any exes on Facebook. When I asked him more into it, he said she added him 4 to 6 months ago, and he accepted it. They exchanged some friendly messages and caught up, and that was it. I said, "Cool. Would have been nice if he had mentioned it, but no biggie," and moved along. A few days later, something came up and made me feel like I wasn't getting the whole picture. I asked him to let me see the messages, and he deleted them. So I went to send a calm, apologetic message to the ex and asked for the story. She said she added him a week or two prior and messaged him, and she wanted to clear the air about something. They exchanged numbers, called one another, and spoke for 15-ish minutes on the phone. She said it was all friendly. He mentioned me a lot and said he was happy. It was their only call. They haven't texted or been in communication since. I'm not upset about the communication with his ex or not being forthcoming, but I'm constantly being lied to. He didn't have anything to hide, but said it was 4 to 6 months ago and said it was a few Facebook messages. We have been together for almost 3 years and now own a home together. This isn't his first time lying and getting caught. I recently found his honeymoon pictures and he told me he's never been married. He told me his religious family members he was married when they moved in together to not be disowned. I asked his mother, and she said she still has the invite scrapbooked and didn't think it was fake. I'm looking for advice if you think this is worth trying to work things out.
No, 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 it was not worth trying out. Oh, this poor girl. She's been through it for a while now.
Yeah. Yeah, so that very first post, let's see, was posted in 202 days ago.
Oh,
So this has been going on for quite some time. So he's been awful for like a year.
that's a year of your life. Like, no wonder at this point she's
Yeah.
really worried.
Yeah. Crazy.
Completely crazy. Look at this little baby. Do you see him? He's trying to.
Yes, he's gotten so big.
He's so cute, though, isn't he?
Just blends into the dark.
He kind of does. He's so pretty.
He's so cute.
Love my Salem. Alice, leave him alone. He's not yours. She thinks it's hers. I haven't seen Stuart in a while.
All right, we're gonna do one more post and then we're ended.
And one more.
One more.
What, I have a 20-minute podcast tonight?
What do you mean? We've been on for. Hold on. I don't know. My phone's gonna die too.
Well, it's going to take
We've been on for 40 minutes.
All right.
That
One
should
more.
help Lucas do some work.
Oh, I guess if you want to be a good partner and help.
This was posted in r/relationship advice by Mitcheller. 6-year relationship damaged over Insta posts, 31 female and 34 male. Hi everyone, I'm looking for some outside perspective because I'm feeling really confused and hurt. A week ago today, my fiance got very upset because I liked an Instagram post. It was a video of a girl at a Bad Bunny concert. I'm a fan of his. And the caption said something like, "I shaved my entire body just in case." I thought it was funny and liked it without thinking much of it. There was no intention behind it. I wasn't trying to be inappropriate. When he brought it up, I understood why it made him uncomfortable and apologized right away. For the first few days after, he barely spoke to me, and we stayed in separate rooms most of the day. 3 days later, I tried to bring it up calmly and talk it through, but the argument actually got worse. During that fight, I brought up what it felt like double standards. A few months ago, he had sent a picture of tits in a group chat with his friends and then told me he won't stop doing it because it's only a boys' chat and he'll ensure I'm not around, which really bothered me at the time, but eventually chose to forgive and move on. When I mentioned this, he said, I can't compare the two situations, and got very angry that I brought that up. I hate bringing up past situations, but again, it's hard not to. He then told me our relationship is now damaged, that he can never look at me the same, and that I'm basically not trustworthy anymore, all over liking that Instagram post. Since then, he's completely shut me out. When we barely talk and we stay in separate rooms all day, when I try small gestures of ordering food for us, he'll grab it without saying thank you and go back to his office. I understand that liking the post upset him, and I own that and apologize. But a full weeks of silence of being told the relationship is damaged and being treated coldly feels extreme to me.
Okay, is he, you know how like when like people that are jealous, they're generally the ones that are cheating. The jealous person's one cheating, not the other person. Like, what is he up to? What is he doing?
That's weird. So he can send photos, but she can't just like a funny Instagram post. Yeah. That's not even showing or any explicit content. He's literally sending explicit content.
Yeah, like no. he's a piece of garbage too. Geez, 2 garbage men that we read about today, like terrible. I mean, we'd also be terrible too, but tonight was about the 2 men.
So childish.
Very childish. I would break up. How long have they been together?
I don't think they said. They're engaged.
Ugh. Well, I'm
Yeah.
not engaged any longer. Like, he's
No.
very emotionally immature. He's way overreacting. So that makes me think that he's up to something. Like, why? Or just he's controlling. I can do whatever I want, but you can't. I don't know what his deal is. I just think I wouldn't want to be a part of it.
No. Top comment. This was never about the Instagram post. This is about him finding a way to guilt trip you into believing you did something wrong so that you'll stop pestering about the way he enjoys exchanging pictures of nude women with friends. Now he has something to dangle over you whenever you speak up about his behavior. It is wildly immature, and now you should be glad he's showing you who he really is before you get married.
Yeah. I always, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. I don't know where I heard this. I know we all have heard that at one point or another in our life. And it's so true. When people are truly showing you who they are, like, this is who he is. So I don't know. And I would have a problem with him sharing explicit content. I wouldn't find that funny.
weird.
It's weird.
It's very weird.
Like, why are you sharing that with your guys? Like,
No need.
if you're a bunch of single guys, fine. But once you're in a relationship, do you need to be doing that? That's weird.
Even if you're single and you don't have the consent of that person to do that, you should not be doing it.
That's true too. I'm thinking people are getting that off like YouTube or you know what I mean? Like somewhere where someone's paying, putting that content out there. Though a lot of people want money for that. So I'm sure they'll be paid for that.
Should be paying to send this out.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like it. It's weird. I find it weird people share like that type of thing.
Break up.
Yeah. The only time you can share it is like when you're on a dating app and someone shares without consent, shares something you don't want to see. Then you know what? You put it out there, person.
Yeah.
But that's mostly men do that on dating apps, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'm sure maybe some women do it too.
I'm sure it goes both ways.
I'm sure it does.
Happens to mostly be men.
Yeah. Because men. Sorry.
Men.
Sorry, men, if you're listening. It's not you. It's just some others in your species.
Yep.
Do weird things.
What a shame.
And be kind.
If you feel like it.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye.